Fan Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
No spoon.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Blaine. But isn't that why they invented tube socks?
Oh, he's so handsome.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What is up, everyone? Hail Confiscate, and today we'll be doing another DrawStream. So let's get the show on the road, shall we? I can't use it. Take a look at this real quick. What's up, Billy? How's it going? Never say die. You're alone when you lie. If you wonder what I'm singing this song, Never Say Die by 69 Eyes. And Fox says, hey yo! And also dropping the links. Alright, so we're on a different streaming, so I don't have the usual headbanging, but it's fun.
What?
How's it going?
It's all action, brother. What are you doing?
Finishing up this page.
Nice. Nice. And just because Doc said you had to have an ink by tonight, you know that doesn't mean you have to have an ink by tonight. Speak of the devil, look, there he is. Oh, really? What's up, people? What's up, Steven?
Not much.
I'm sitting here trying to find out. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna get to go to the Hall of Heroes Comic Con tomorrow. I'm hoping I get to go, but just sitting here with my fingers crossed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I hope you get to go.
There aren't that many nerds around here. I don't know that many people local where I can count on.
Hitch a ride.
Yeah, I mean, I know one guy in town that goes to college. You know, one guy that I can hitch a ride with. And it's like, man, I wish I knew more nerds here locally that I could, like, get a ride from if I needed. Because I love Brad, but I don't ever want him to feel like he's obligated to get me to the con to do my interviews and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, he does get a free press pass and he gets to go around and buy everything he wants and see everything he wants. But at the same time, you know, he's providing me with a ride and he does the camera work for me for my interviews and shit. So, you know. But yeah, I don't want him ever to feel like he's obligated to do it. I know he's flying in home tonight from Florida. And he might feel like going on a, you know, he might not feel like going on a road trip tomorrow. So I'm not like trying to guilt him into it or anything. He was in Florida. Steve. He was in Florida.
He was?
Yeah, my boy Brad was in Florida this weekend.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, like you say, he's coming back this week, I guess. He's coming back tonight, but like you said, I'm not gonna like, dude, come on, you gotta take me type shit. You know, it's like,
no.
He said he let me know how he feels tomorrow, and I'm like, cool. You know, and I owe him money too. He's like, I need for him to come around so I can pay him. You know what I mean? It's like it's been almost a month that I've owed him money, and I hate owing people money. You know, it's like I'd rather give it to him.
I hate owing money too.
You know, eliminate that issue and not have to worry about, oh, I got to keep this much money put aside all the time. You know what I mean? Dad, come get your money. That's one of those. Because you know me, I spend it on the comic. Fuck. It's part of why I owe him. I had him pick me up some comics from Fanfare. One of our local creators has comics at the store up in Kalamazoo. I'm like, give me one of those. Because I like to support the locals, you know, get them involved in what we're doing and shit. Oh, I forgot to post. I didn't even post that earlier. That's horrible.
Well,
I made a post for the stream I was doing earlier and then didn't even post it, so nobody got to see it live. At least nobody on that platform, you know, got the message. Sometimes I'm right on top of things, Steve. Sometimes.
well, it's never really too late to post it.
Say again?
It's never really too late to post it, to post anything.
Yeah, I know. I went ahead and posted it anyway. But show's over, obviously. At least that one. Now I'm going to share out this one. Because that's what we do, people. Look, if you got a wrench, drop your links. Billy should be dropping links every time he shows up. Every single time. Doc should be dropping his link when he shows up. Because, you know, he has a sign up for his new upcoming project. It's like, you guys got to get in that habit, man. Drop them links.
Yeah.
I mean, look, guys, part of why I try to have something live as much as possible is not just to show what you're doing, right? But to also give people an opportunity to share their links so that anybody that drops in to see what you're doing in the chat will see the links of other things to go check out. The more eyes we get on stuff, the more people grow. It's that's it. You know, damn, Steve. Like, I look at your channel and I can't believe that you're not over 100 subscribers yet. I want to walk around and grab people by the throat. Subscribe to this channel. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
If nothing else, just for the pure entertainment of watching Stephen B. draw. You know, I mean, if not for all the other things that go along with streaming and the network and stuff, just watching Stephen draw is pretty awesome. I like it. I do it every week. I watch Steve draw every week. It's that simple. Have fun. Enjoy stuff. Do the things you enjoy. Watch things you enjoy. You know. Oh, and it was cool seeing your mom come on your show and take Steve. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
If you missed that earlier today, folks, you go back and watch Stephen E's stream from this afternoon. Stephen's mom made an appearance. It was awesome. She sounds like good people.
Yes.
And, you know, you look at Stephen, looks like a well-raised young man. You figure she knows what she's doing. Yeah. Good people. If anybody has any questions for Stephen about how he gets his page, how he gets to his page layout, where he comes up with this kind of stuff, if you got any questions for him, feel free to ask, man. He's more than happy to answer any of your questions about his processes.
Yeah. I'll answer any questions to the best of my ability.
You jumped in to help out Rex too, didn't you?
Huh?
You jumped in to help out Rex after the mess?
Rex.
Devil Flyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's his name. His name is Rex.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember what trouble was he in.
The Devil Flyer Momentum book.
Oh yeah.
Helping out with, or drew something for, possibly.
I don't think I'm not sure if I did draw. No, I don't think I did draw something for him.
What was that thing you showed us in the backstage earlier?
Oh, well, that wasn't for. That was for. Up on the private chat.
For what? What's up, Chris? Chris Longfellow popping into the chat. What's happening? For those of you who digging on that little blues jam right there, that's courtesy of Morgan Quaid. Awesome stuff. Oh, it's for Dark Game. Okay.
Yeah.
That was sweet. Nice piece. But damn, didn't everything that he was involved with need some kind of something replaced because of that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that needed stuff replaced because of that guy. It was pretty bad. But
Well, I know a lot of people are. I know people are trying to help out the best way they can.
yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of people that jumped in to help make up for the stuff that people have to remove, right, and redo. And it was cool seeing everybody jump up to help each other like that. It's a shame that it took something like that to get people to band together, But isn't that the way it always is? It's like family don't get along until they go to mom's funeral, And then they all want to be friends again, It's like y'all could have done that for mom before she died, and then being hateful toward each other after she was gone. Families get that shit backwards. For those of you who don't know, Stephen B, in my opinion, lays out some of the best page layouts, most original layouts of anybody I've seen. He's always catching me by surprise with different page layouts and the way the story's laid out on the page. Stephen does a great job of this.
One of the things I think about when I'm laying out pages is, honestly, what was the best way to do? What is the best way I think would help tell the story? And this is something I actually learned from watching one of those old 90s videotapes that are now on YouTube, called the Marvel Greats or something like that.
Right.
And something that I believe Jim Lee said, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of them said was one of the best ways on telling a story is having the story told without any dialogue.
Right. Yeah, I like people when I open a book and it's like I don't even need to read the word bubbles to have a good idea of what's going on. I I mean, obviously, there's going to be some things that you need to say in text, but a good artist doesn't need to say a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You draw the story. You draw the story and you add words to it. I like that.
Yeah. The words. Honestly, I think it's I think it's part of the artist's job to tell a story with the art, not just to make the art look good. Like, that's a major part to make the art look good, and to get people to buy the book. But it's also their job to be able to tell the story.
I have seen art that buries a story. That seems like there's more going on in the art than the storyteller's telling. Sometimes the art takes the story over. You know, I love it when the art perfectly complements what the storyteller is saying, because the visual is supposed to represent that, you know, the story. So the way you do it, the way certain people do it. I love Kelsey Shannon, the way he lays out pages. There's certain people whose layouts I just really love because they take you on the artist's journey through the story. They have you focusing on what they want you to focus on. You know what I mean? It's like good artists, the ones that lay the pages out right, are the ones that grab my attention.
Right. And one of the most important things to learn as an artist is perspective. Because if you don't learn perspective, then honestly, all the art would just be kind of out of whack.
Yep. And you've gotten so much better since I first met you, Stephen. You see, I can go back and I can watch your show from over a year ago. You see, I have 57 weeks of Stephen B's progression. I love it. And you should take a minute every now and then and go back and look at some of the older shows. But
oh,
look at your
I was actually going through some stuff, and I found some of my old work I've done, and one of the things I thought was is how much I've progressed.
Yeah.
Over time.
Yeah, you're getting better every week, dude. I love watching you draw. I already know that. But
one of my favorite artists.
Part of the reason I wanted you to come to the network way back in the beginning was because I was watching you get better on a regular basis. I was watching you progress and grow, and that's the way your whole thing has been. This whole 57. This is your 57th week with the network, bro. 57 weeks of you just drawing and getting better. And that's awesome. You know?
Yeah. And it's thanks to everyone that's been giving me advice on some of this work.
Yeah, well, you got tons of great artists to get feedback and input from, for sure. Community's full of freaking amazing talent, man. I mean, and I don't just mean the madness people. I mean the indie community is full of amazing talent. And the best thing is I don't see any one person's influence over what you're doing.
No.
This is Stephen B. It's Stephen B. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, that looks like this, or oh, that looks like that. That's Stephen B.
Well, so one of the things, I'm not sure if I already said this. If I did, I am sorry. One of the things I was told was when someone first gets into comics, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to imitate their favorite artist.
Right.
And I have a variety of favorite artists. My top 5 is Jim Lee, Greg Capullo, Adna, Homer Collins, and believe it or not, Rob Liefeld.
No, I get it. Rob had a distinct style. He, look, it's so many people bash on Rob about feet and about, the size of his chest is ridiculous and all that. It's like,
Which funny thing is, I was actually watching a video, and apparently that Rob didn't do that one.
it doesn't even really matter though. He has a pretty distinct style,
Yeah.
and that's his style. Okay, now you can make it the house style for a title, and everybody who comes in draw it that way. That's no big deal. But his style is pretty. You pretty much see Liefeld's work. It's Liefeld's work. That's what I mean about you. It's like, I know you've had a bunch of people. You got Dillard, you got Doc, you got a bunch of people, even Rich, that might have influenced your art over the last year. But I still see Stephen B's art.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you haven't none of these people have been pushy or overbearing to the point where your art looks like their art now. Your art is still your art. It just keeps getting better. Little teaser traces here and there. It's amazing. I love it. That's what I said when I first met you. I was like, man, I want you to do that on the network. Why don't you go do a show on the network? Because I want to watch as you get better. And I said it back then. I mean, people, you just got to watch. It's going to keep getting better and better and better. And here's my proof, right here. A short year later, and you're just, I don't know, probably 5 years better. But you draw every day, don't you, Steven?
Yes, they do.
That's something else, people. You got to realize these people that get better or that develop a style they can maintain, they draw every day. I don't have that kind of commitment. I can commit to the network like that, but I couldn't commit to the hand cramps and shit that you guys put up. My hands are wrecked already. I'm drawing it. I draw something, it'll take me hours to draw one piece, and that's it. I don't draw again for months because my hands are wrecked. It hurts to do that shit,
Yeah.
It's like when my buddy Cheyenne, when he came to me and Pops, I want you to draw me an Ace Frehley. I was like, oh, because I knew this is going to hurt. But he's a friend of mine. He asked me to do it. It's the first time anybody ever asked me to draw anything. I was like, yeah, I'll do that for you, bro. And I drew it, and my hand hurt for a couple days afterwards, but he's really happy with it, so it was worth it. And no, I didn't it's not like a commission where somebody paid me. It's like a friend asked me to draw something, and I did.
Yeah.
I don't do it very often. I've only drawn.
Some of this I am probably had to fix in Photoshop, but at least I got the gist of it.
The classic superhero one pose. Did that dude just land there?
Yeah.
landed on the left, or all three of them, huh? They all just landed?
All three of them. Let's see. I know I have it here somewhere.
The guy with the wings probably didn't need to go down to 1 knee. He could have probably just like floated down to standing, but I'm just saying. The other two got wings.
No, the other two don't have wings. Huh.
See, they would land kind of hard. Bam! And need to go down to 1 knee. Don't bug about me. I'm just having fun.
All right, here it is.
They jumped out of that. They jumped out of that little spaceship or whatever.
Yep. Man, I can't wait for this to be in the comic book platform format. This is gonna look great.
So I gotta ask you a question, Steve.
Shoot.
Was the first thing you drew comic book related? Like way back when you first started drawing, was it like a superhero? What made you want to draw? What did you draw?
I think the first thing I drew was Spider-Man.
That's taking on the challenge with all the web and everything, you know.
Yeah, I said that's the first thing I tried. And I think it was the first thing to try. But yeah, that was my first attempt. It wasn't very good, but I kept at it, and now I know I have it. I know I have the other drawing here somewhere, but I'm not gonna pull it out. But yeah.
My problem is that I didn't try to draw anything as an adult until I was in my 50s. And the first thing I drew was an Electra, and it wasn't great, but it was good enough for me to go, oh, damn, I'm not bad at this. So I tried drawing a few other things. I've drawn a Thanos and a Lady Death and a She. And of course, Cheyenne asked me to draw Ace Frehley, but I haven't drawn a lot. But one of my favorites was Drunken Frosty.
Drunken Frosty?
Yeah. See, I've always wanted to, I've always wanted to, if I see a snowman in somebody's yard, I've always wanted to go up and knock it down and put an empty bottle of booze in his hand. Like it passed out in the yard. You know, like got drunk, passed out in the yard, right?
Yeah.
The problem is every time I see a snowman in somebody's house that's got kids, and I don't want to put my kids out there. I just keep hoping to find some hippie that built a snowman and knock it over. But I drew my rendition of that, which was a snowman laying on the ground with an empty bottle of Cabo in his hand and some frozen puke by his mouth, a little puddle of frozen puke, right? You know. And I called it Drunken Frosty. And it's still to this day my favorite drawing. It's because it wasn't somebody else's concept or something that I was drawing for somebody else or something somebody else created. It was something I thought up in my own head that made it more fun. You know what I mean? Like what you do. Exactly like what you do. And yes, Lou, the indie artists do have more freedom to produce something unique because they don't have an editor telling them what to do, or editor, or copy editor or whatever. You know, they get to do what they want. They're usually writing their own stories, drawing their own characters, so they have complete creative freedom. As soon as Netflix gets a hold of your shit.
Which, speaking of Netflix, I heard, I've been hearing them that they screwed up on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
They did what?
There's this new series that they made called Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's based off the previous show that people my age grew up on.
So they ruined Avatar? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
So they ruined Avatar, the Airbender? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm told.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't watch Netflix, so. When I go looking for something to watch, I'm looking for the old stuff that I didn't watch back in the day, like Babylon 5 and Andromeda as far as sci-fi. You know, some of the things I didn't watch back in the day because there was cooler stuff like Serenity and Farscape, you know, Battlestar Galactica, you know. I go back into
actually,
older
you can
stuff.
still watch that stuff. It's probably all on Tubi.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I mean. I go back and I watch the older stuff. I'm not really looking at anything new because it's all been disappointing. And I'm tired of being disappointed. You know? Now, Babylon 5, I'm like, I'm not real into it in the first season. Andromeda, I like it. I'm kind of watching that one. I think I'm in the halfway through second season. I like that. You know, the one with Kevin Sorbo. Good stuff. You know, Babylon 5 just feels kind of like they were trying too hard to do something somebody else was doing at the time. You know,
I'm gonna take a look at that.
But you know, I mean, I like all that stuff. I'm going back. I'm gonna go back and watch all the old Buck Rogers in the 25th century too. I'm gonna go back and watch all that over again because it was good back then. It's probably gonna be a little corny now, but it's still better than what they're making now.
I had the opportunity to watch the Japanese version of Kamen Rider, which in the American version it was called Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, but in Japan it was called Kamen Rider Ryuki. So some stuff they did take from the show, but the rest of it they completely changed. And honestly, I like both versions, but I think I like the Japanese version a little bit more because they go a little bit deep, they go a little bit more like rated R kind of stuff than the American version did. Because it was being advertised towards kids. And it's honestly a really good show.
The only new stuff that I watch at all anymore, it seems to be like the Korean zombie stuff, the Korean dystopian or after apocalypse type shows. Mm-hmm. They seem to be really good. Like the Koreans get it. This is what it's going to be like. You know, lots of different scenarios and stuff. I'm digging it. I think one's called Black Summer that's really good. There's a few of them, right, that are really good that somebody's been making recently, but it doesn't seem like any of that's coming out of Hollywood. doesn't seem like anything good is coming out of American studios. It's all coming out of other countries. You know?
Well, that's because they're too focused on an agenda, and they basically just ran out of ideas. And I'm pretty sure they refuse to hire anyone that has any new.
Yeah. Who you got working for you has a lot to do with how good your stuff is.
And not only that, but I'm pretty sure they also refuse to take any criticism, which is why right now the majority of our American movies. I hate to say that, but it's true. Now, there are a few movies that are really good. That they came out a while ago. One I watched was about the it was called Oppenheimer, I think.
I think that's on Peacock right now.
Well, Oppenheimer?
Yeah. Because when I go there looking for WWE to see Oppenheimer, I think that's the one. I don't know. There's so many damn streaming services now. Hard to keep them all straight.
Right now, the only streaming service I have is Tubi. And there's plenty of stuff to watch on there.
Got Tubi. No, Hulu. Got Tubi, got Hulu, got Peacock. And then all the free ones like Freevee and Pluto. All the free ones. And usually what I'll do is if I can't find what I'm looking for on the main ones like Tubi or Hulu, then I'll go look at all the littler ones and see if I can find what I'm looking for there. There's one called Look Movie 2. Look Movie 2. And it has Omega Man, the 1971 Charlton Heston sci-fi movie, which is what I Am Legend was based on. Okay? That movie, it's like you can't find it on Tubi, you can't find it anywhere. But Brian found it on Look Movie 2, number 2.2to. So it's like Look Movie number 2.to, right? I never seen that streaming service before, never heard of it before. But there's a movie you can't find anywhere else on that platform. Right? Omega Man. Good movie, too. Charlton Heston. Old school style.
One of the movies I watched on Tubi, it was the old superhero movie that Shaquille O'Neal was in when he played Steel.
Steel? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Steel?
It was called Steel.
Yeah.
Which
I never.
It wasn't the best, but it was good. It was good for what it was.
You know, the funny thing about that is, I went to a Suns game when you played for Orlando. Orlando was in town, and he slam dunked it, and they have the hydraulic backboard thing that holds the backboard and the basket up. It's like hydraulic. Slam dunked it, and he broke the hydraulics. So like the thing just came down real slow, like all the juice was being let out of it, and came down real slow. And it took like an hour and a half for him to get one from downstairs in the practice court, which is like in the basement of the arena. It took them like an hour and a half to get the one up, a new one up there to put in place so they could and get it perfectly placed and everything, you know, and finish the game. It was freaking hilarious. You had a crowd of 16,000 people hanging out for an hour and a half waiting for the show to start. Drinking, getting rowdy. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, I got to see Shaq actually play basketball live. Never really thought much of him as an actor, didn't pay no attention, but dude was tall. He could put the ball in the basket, no doubt.
Isn't he like 7 feet tall?
Huh?
Isn't Shaq like 7 feet tall?
Like 7'2" or something. Yeah, real tall. I mean, he just reach up and put the ball in the basket on his tippy toes. I don't even think he had to leave the ground. You know.
I've listened to some of his stories for when he was playing, and one of them was when I guess he switched to another team, and they had him moving to another city or something.
Right.
Right, and he recently gets an apartment, and the first thing he does is go to Walmart and buys like all this stuff. It was like TVs, couches, beds, computers. All in the price, and the whole price of it was like $70,000. Well, right while he was at the register, getting ready to go, his card gets declined. His card gets declined, and the first thing he says, and you're gonna laugh at this, is, "I know I'm not broke."
No, the card was like, Shaq don't shop at Walmart. Somebody stole his card.
Well, I don't think it was that. I think it was because of the amount of money, because he called them up and the girl said to him, "Check, someone stole your card and they're trying to buy $70,000 worth of stuff at Walmart."
That's what I said. They didn't think it was him.
So he says, "No, that's me." And they go, "What are you doing buying 70,000 stuff worth of stuff at Walmart?"
You know, I get those from my credit card company sometimes, and it's like I buy a thing with my card, right? Pay with my card. But there are certain comics that they come to me and they go, "Did you order this, Pops?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's a comic book, right?" It's like, why are there certain ones that they wonder whether or not I actually ordered them? Just certain ones, right? I don't get it. Right? And no, I'm not going to say which ones, but sometimes I get that, "Hey, did you really buy this?" Well, yeah, looks at my card history. You know, I buy a lot of comics. Understand? Problem is. Steven, do you play video games?
Yes, I do. Alright, so there are times when I do need to take a bit of a break, and I put the pencil down if I am stuck on something. And what I would do is that I would get on my console and play some games, or play some games on my computer.
Well, I have a challenge for you, Steve.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that was good. Okay. I challenge you to go to Champions Online and make a character so that you can join me in Talking Match when we play. And I challenge you to go to Dungeons and Dragons Online and make a character on the Orion server so that you can join the Madness Guild on D&D and hang out with us whenever you're feeling that I'm stuck and I want to go play a game. Go hang out with us, join our guild, get a whole bunch of cool stuff ahead of time for just joining us. You know, guild buffs and all kinds of stuff we already have already built. Love to see you out there playing D&D with me and Doran, or playing Champions with me and Doc. That'd be cool. Really cool. And that goes for everybody else too. Everybody. D&D Online, DDO.com, and Champions Online. Doc knows what server on Champions, but it's Orion server for the Dungeons and Dragons. For anybody that wants to join us, man, we jam all the time.
Yeah. Can you put in the private chat? Because I'm not sure if I'll be able, if I'm going to remember that.
I even saved a character slot for both games. I saved an empty character slot so that if somebody new came in, I could start a character and use them and level them up to where our other characters are at. You know, like hang out with them as they level up, not just make them catch up to us. Right? So, he said, I save spots so that I can hang out with people on Champions Online. EDO.com.
Oh, this thing's almost done.
But yeah, DDO, obviously Dungeons and Dragons, you know, Wizards and Warriors. And Champions is superheroes, where you get to create your own. Where Doc and I have our own characters. Our own IPs playing there. Future IPs, or whatever you want to call it. I do want to create prompt. I need one more character slot on Champions so I can create a prompt. Little 3-foot high green dude with blue hair, you know, I got this. Turn it over, Steve, with your drawing. Oh, okay. Turn it over. It's like 8 o'clock, bro. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's 8 o'clock? Dang!
Time goes a little quicker when you got people out here hanging out, right?
Yeah, it does.
I got
What do you think?
Yeah, wow, dude. This is beautiful, dude. I just sat here and watched you fill in that top panel and do some feather work in different places. Dude. Love it. Listen to them kids. They get rowdy up there, boy.
Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think I've ever heard of this game.
Oh, man, they're always up there. Hey, getting loud, dude. I'm usually good at, like, I don't know, it's something about where my microphone's sitting right now. It's just weird. I don't like it. It seems like you're getting echo off of mine. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I got to figure something out because it fell down the other day and I didn't get it back where it was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to add this to favorite, so I won't forget it. All right. So it's been an hour, and we're about 97 done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so Pops, is there any show come after this?
Let's see. I think tonight at 10 o'clock we got Metal Movies and Brewskis. In case you missed Tuesday or Thursday night show, we replay it tonight at 10 o'clock. Silverline at 1 a.m. always doing a replay of one of their ancient shows because they like everybody to see all their stuff, even the older stuff. And, you know, DrawStream tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be there or not. I might be in Elkhart at the Hall of Heroes Comic Con. So there may not be a show-offs tomorrow. I think the DrawStream will still go off even if I'm not there. They'll still be there talking to you and everybody. So I'm hoping that I can make some on-location pop-ins, you know, from the con, which I wish everybody would do that when they're at a con, pop into the network, say hi to everybody and stuff. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow if I get down there. If I don't get down there, I'll be here doing the DrawStream, doing, you know, show-offs, doing everything we always do. It's all action, Steve. One way or the other, it's all action.
All right. So a little bit of an update as we're closing out. So as y'all can see, last season's Bad Moon is getting closer and closer. After this, I'm gonna check with Billy to see if there's any more. And after that, I'll be back on Rev.
Back to work. Steven, get back to work. Now, I want to thank old chat for popping in, being there.
Yep.
Oh,
So one thing, the Boldcat. Actually, that does sound good.
Old chat. What's up, people?
Boldcat. All right. Again, thank you everyone in the chat for keeping us company. Pops, thank you for popping in.
You bet.
To keep things interesting.
And we remember in this, Doc. You didn't pop in.
We will remember this. All right.
It's just
unfortunately,
taking.
I won't be able to make it to the DrawStream tomorrow due to my job.
Say that again. What?
I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the DrawStream, but I might be able to sneak the and say hello in the chat.
Yeah, I know you work. I get it. I mean, but I'm also glad that you do take a minute. You pop in, you say hi in the chat every week. We appreciate you. You rock.
So, I think that's everything.
Yeah, do the same.
All right. So again, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pop. And if you like this stream, don't forget that like, and don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on either one of these channels if you are new. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for any so you can probably be the first to join the chat or see the video first. Or in the comments first, I don't know. So again, thank you everyone. Keep drawing, keep having fun, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Peace.
Alright, play this one.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Well, what do you know? I finally got the last word.
Good night, everybody!
Quitting time! Quitting time!